face it, an exciting neutral field game to get this season rolling. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another team from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. This deep to get us going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Tennessee's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. So they make the choice to negate the loss in that play and accept the penalty. Looking to throw. It's Aguilar. And the pass is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Matthews. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
It's a rough opening possession. They're now backed up. It's 3rd and a mile. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The Vols will send the punt team onto the field. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The coverage team makes the stop in this return. So Georgia's offense out there for their first possession. They will go up against a secondary group that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
It seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Here's the second down play. To the air, it's Stockton. Wow, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 3rd down instead.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Bell. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's 4th down.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
They'll kick it away here. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Personal foul gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Lets it go quickly. With the catch, it's Matthews. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Matthews. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Now they'll try the running play off the left tackle. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. To throw, it's Aguilar. There's contact on the throw, and it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. It's incomplete, broken up nicely. Now there is a flag on the play back in the offensive hit area. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Short throw complete to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, they're going to come up a little bit short of the first down, but this is a great effort here by the entire offense to give themselves at least a chance, a much better chance of converting here if they decide to go for it on fourth down.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Play action here on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Back to throw. It's Stockton. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker down, so So the go-ahead touchdown taken off the board by the flag. Offense will have to regroup now mentally very quickly. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Nice grab. It's Frazier. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Breaks an open space. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Across the 40. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Pulls it in. It's Matthews. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Volunteers will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. Second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Dogs will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Grab made by the tight end. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
To throw, it's Aguilar. Caught over the middle, it's Thomas. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it to the right side. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. On the ground, it's Thomas. Spins away from defenders. That play will move the sticks, set him up 1st down at the 42.
I love this unconventional call by the offense coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
And the Vols are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And that run produces a decent gain.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Bishop. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this that can catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. touchdown. The kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. He dumps it off to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Second down after that previous play. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
He's got it with room to run. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain. Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fields it just outside the goal line. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
The Volunteers will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Stockton. Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. He's sacked.
Boy, anytime you come out trailing in the second half, you have the football. You want some momentum. You want to be able to get things started. This is not how they envision getting the second half going. With a sack here on third down, you're on your side of the field, 2 scores down. That's a huge play by this defense to start this second half.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. That's caught. It's Branch. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The Dogs will have to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here comes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The Balls will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Over the middle, it's Becker. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Snags the quick throw. It's complete, but the junior quarterback paid a price for that one.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. So the electric touchdown play, take it off the board. It's coming all the way back. That's a crucial mistake. Short pass finds the tight end. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Looking to throw it on third and very long. With the catch, it's Branch. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Personal foul. Looking at the defense.
Obvious call there. You cannot rough up the quarterback like that. So now the offense has a fresh set of downs after that roughing the passer penalty. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They're going to run it. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Quick throw to his receiver, and it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out.
Holding.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Off the miss, the deficit is still 16. Still a 2-possession game.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play.
Holding.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. The penalty backs him up, first and very long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense made in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Grab down the middle, it's Thomas. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
On first down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Looking for a receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Here we go. Third and goal coming up. And the runner takes off to his right. He's swarmed by the defense.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Return begins inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the fourth quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
Now it's second down here. Back to throw. It's Stockton. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field.
Hold it.
And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Branch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. He's looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking to chuck it again. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. From the shotgun, handoff inside, powering through. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Georgia has moved into the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Stockton. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Caught near the sticks, it's Branch. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Quarterback roughed up. Let's hope he's okay. Automatic first down coming. Quarterback still with the football. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's up and good. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on first down.
Offense in a great position here at 2nd and 1. It's desperation time for this defense to somehow make a play. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.